This is a lesson for Perm by Bruno Mars. I'd probably put this in as higher. It's quite a hard higher piece. Alternatively, you could do it as an advanced higher piece, actually. Looking at the bridge, you could do it as an advanced higher piece. So higher or advanced higher. You're going to have a little bar of rest while some snares play, and then you're going to play the main riff, which is super easy. It's going to start on 3 on the E string, and then going to go 1, 1, 3. So that 1 is on the A, then 1 is on the E, then 3 is on the E again. Sorry, my cat's crying. As you can see, that main riff is really easy. It looks to be the same all the way through the song, essentially. Every time you play that riff, it looks like that. You want to try and make sure your staccato is very staccato. Any note with a dot underneath it is a staccato note. So the first one is staccato. And the last one in the phrase is staccato as well. And that's just a double first note. Right at the end of that phrase, we've got this. We're going to be referring to that as the walk down, because we play that quite a lot of this tune. So that's just 5, 3, 1, 0. Slid into the first note, they're all staccato and they're all on the A string. So now our pre-chorus. Now our pre-chorus, I've just played it, it's not that bad, and it's going to go 3, 3, 6. Hey pal, relax. And then 3, 3, 3, which is on our E string. Now 3, 5 is an octave of our C, and then an octave of the G that we played last time. And we've got our walk down after our pre-chorus ends. Our chorus is back to our main riff. So far this really doesn't feel like a higher piece. It definitely doesn't feel like an advanced higher piece. But our bridge is really quite tricky. Our chorus is the exact same as normal. Now our bridge is quite tricky. Lots of dotted rhythms and some semiquavers and things like that. We should be fine though. So we're going to start for a full beat on a C. Now this is on our A string. Now we're going to go 2, 3, 4, 5 on our D string right after that. And then all the way up to 8. Now I play that 8 on my pinky. So 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. And then we've got, on the page, it says to play 10 on the D string again, then play 7, 8, 9 on the G. But I'm actually going to play it with a stretch rather than a jump of strings, just because I feel like it plays smoother if you play on one string. 5, 7, 8, 9 on the G string. So far that, and then we're going to play a 1, and then a 2, and then back to the start. Now that's a fairly tricky riff in terms of rhythm as well. It'd be really good to practice that with a metronome. The other thing you can try and do, I actually made a mistake in the 4 rounds I just done it in. I think it was on the second round. The main mistake I started making when I initially played this piece was not counting that first note for a full beat. It feels like you want to move on, like they're all the same, but they're not. The first beat's a little bit longer than the rest of them in the first bar, so it's going to go 1, 2. That 3 lasts for a full beat. Now, the 4th time we play that, we play it a little bit different. I'm going to teach you the fill, I suppose, before we actually look at it. So I want to teach this part. That is just 3-5 as a hammer on the A string, then a 3 on the D and back to the 5. The 5 is still on the A string, so. Now, we're going to play the start of our main riff, so, and then play that. So it's going to go 3, 2, 3, 4, and then immediately into our fill. So 3, and then we're going to play our walk down. At that point, we've played most of our material, so I'll just keep playing. We're going into our 3rd verse now. Nothing new here. Just trying to keep everything nice and strong and staccato. Sorry, just moving my page. Walk down. Walk down. Bridge. And then you're on to our breakdown, which is just a 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We would do that whole thing again, and then we're into our chorus, but we're going to play a different bass part. We're going to play a 5 on our D string, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 again, 1, 2, 3. Now what I done there was 3, 4, 5 on our D string, and then we wait and we play 2 3s on our G right at the end of the next bar, and then we play it back to our 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. And that is just a little anacrusis of a 3 on our thickest string, and then into our walk down. Our bridge / outro to end, so it's the same thing. So it's just a 3 at the end. That is the whole of Perm. It's a 3.5 minute tune, and because of the bridge, you can probably use it as an advanced higher piece just because of the rhythms there. It also spans quite a lot of space there. I hope that helped.